Sir, you have disabled the screen share. Sir, are you able to see the screen?
Yes, I can see. Okay, very good. So now let's
So wait, I just open it.
you can open the last file what we have. Okay. So now let's recollect what all things was done yesterday. So yesterday we said that we are going to create a function. That function is accepting two parameters. Okay, and function is nothing but a collection of statements. As of now, there is only one statement in our function. Over here, we have a function by name add. We are passing two parameters x and y. Within the function, we are summing up those values and we are showing it with an alert. And over here, we are calling the function. Okay. Now let's do one more function for our practice. Okay. So this time, create a new function by name function and say show full name.
Sir, show full name.
Yeah, show full name. This is the name of our function. Okay. Show full name. Okay, so again, when you are writing a variable or a function name, the first character or alphabet should be lowercase, show,
Yes, sir.
okay. Then we have full name. So full F will be uppercase, okay, name. So this is just a good programming practice, okay. There's no space as such, okay, between full and name. And between show and full also there is no space. So it's one function by name show full name. So since this is a function, we will have a round bracket. And then we will have curly bracket. First we'll have a round bracket, right? And then we'll have a curly bracket. Okay, very good, okay. And then we will have some statement over here, which is going to show the full name, okay.
Yes, sir.
So let's have,
Alert.
first, wait. Let's do first. Now let's go to, now let's take for example, we are passing two parameters over here. Okay, the parameters is first name, comma last name, first name, comma middle name, comma last name. So we are passing three parameters. Okay, you with me?
Yes, sir.
So in the round brackets, we are passing three parameters: first name, middle name, and last name.
Sir, what name I should write?
That's the name of the parameter, right? First name, right? First name, comma middle name. Okay, second, no, so not second name, right? Middle name will be there.
And the last name.
Yes. Done, Shreya? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So what we are doing, we have created a function where we are going to pass three parameters: first name, middle name, last name, and then we'll have an alert. Let's have an alert statement. Within that alert, Okay, and just mention, just write down the same thing: first name, middle name, last name inside that. There will not be any commas. Okay,
Yes, sir.
I first want you to try it out and then we will improve on it. Okay, so we have these variables or parameters, and we are printing the value of those using an alert statement. Okay,
Sir, I think we have to put the plus sign also.
okay, very good. Let's put first line plus sign. Very good. How you know where to put the plus sign?
Sir, first name, then after middle name.
Okay, very good. Let's do that. And put a semicolon at the end.
Oh,
Okay. Then now we are going to call the function. We say over here, just go and say show full name.
sir, sure.
And in the bracket, you will say what is the first name, right? Krish, comma, right? So you're going to pass the value now.
Sir, then plus.
No, it will be comma, right? So because it is comma separated, you have to pass the value.
Sir, then what?
Okay, if you do not have, then just keep it over there. Okay, then let's have only those two. Okay, we good? Now let's save it and now show me in the browser how it looks like. Okay,
Nothing
nothing
else.
happened. Put a semicolon also at the end. Now show me.
No, sir, nothing else.
No. Okay. Is the file same, right?
Yes, sir.
Show full name. Name is there. Okay. So when we are passing the value, right? So can you put double quotes over here, Krish?
Yeah.
Double quotes. No, no, Krish. Then double quotes. Krish is the name, right? Then
Yes, sir.
comma, Krish. Then Seni. Yeah. Just before S. Yeah. Double quotes. Okay. Now let's save it and show me. Okay. So it was expecting, no, no, you hit, do it again, refresh it again. Just let me see the last one.
Undefined.
Yeah, so wait, just be there. So it is showing Krish, Seni and undefined. Undefined because the third parameter we did not pass. Okay. But I also wanted to have a space between Krish and Seni when it was getting displayed. Okay, now let's go back to your code and improve on it. Okay. So this is the statement which is printing it, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So what we want, we have first name, then we have plus last name. Suppose middle name we are saying, right?
Yes, sir.
Sorry. We have first name plus middle name. Okay. But we want a space to be there. Okay. Space can be done using double quotes. So we'll have a double quote. Okay. And then we'll have a plus sign over here. So we'll say first name, go just go over here. Not there. No. In the alert, we have to do it. Put double quotes, put a space after double quotes, put a space, close the double quotes. No, not there.
But where?
So you open the double quotes, then you had space, then close the
Yes,
double
sir, it
quotes,
is working.
and then put plus again, then put plus again. So what you are doing, let's try to understand. Okay, you are concatenating. Okay, you are saying take my first name, which is Krish. Then why we are putting in quotes? Because it's a string. We want a space. So we have put it in a string, and then show me the middle name after that. Now just save it and show it to me. Okay, all right, showing right. There's a space coming over here. Okay. You can see it, correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now let's continue. Okay. Shreyans, if you can share your screen. Okay. So far, what the function that we are writing, we are just showing it as a value on the pop-up. Okay. For example, we had this x plus y function. We're just showing an alert. We are not returning any value. Okay. So this means we have to return the value. Suppose, can you just copy this function add xy? Let's add, just copy that entire function. Yeah, just copy it and paste it below. Okay. So what over here we are putting an alert. We don't want an alert. We want this function to return a value. Since we are supplying x and y, it will do a sum, and we want this function to return a value. Okay. And then we will make use of that return as such. Okay. So now let's see how to do that. Instead of alert, right? Can you remove this alert line? Let's remove the alert line. We'll say return. Just say return. Okay, and you can remove that brackets of the sum as such. Okay. So all we are saying is when we call this function add xy over here, yeah, let's go below and say add. So you say 20, 40. Okay. So whenever we call this function, they have to return me something. Okay. So that return, okay, this return, can we put it in alert? So just put an alert before that. Just put an alert before it. Alert, and put a bracket, round bracket. One more over here at the end, and put a semicolon. And do not run it as of now. Can you comment this part of code? Let's comment this part of code.
Sir, could you please repeat?
Yeah, so this part of code, right? This entire thing, if you can comment it. So you can put backslash at function.
I
Just go
didn't
over.
understood, sir.
Okay. So we do not want this function to execute when we run this file. Okay, so
Okay,
that
sir.
means we are going to comment that code out. We only want this function to get executed. Okay, to do that,
So,
can you go and put backslash, double backslash over here? Okay, so this line will not get executed. Just put double backslash everywhere. So these lines will not get executed. Okay, put it the next one also.
sir, only this much or the full?
Wait. Krish, you have done that?
What I'm doing.
Okay.
Certain
And
full.
just, yeah, just have a look at Shreyan's screen. Okay.
Okay, sir.
So if we want something not to be executed, okay, then we will, for a single line, we'll put it as double slash.
Okay.
But over here, we have blocks of line. Okay. So for that, what we could have done, we could have put backslash, asterisk, and then wherever we want it, right, we will put it like this. Okay. So anything which comes between these two will be commented out. Now let's, instead of this one, just put a star over here on the top also. Okay. And just remove it. Okay. So there are two ways we can do commenting. Okay. If you want a single line to be commented, put 2 backslash. If you want a block of line to be done, then asterisk. With me,
Okay, sir.
Krish?
Yes, sir.
Okay, let's comment line number 14 also for you. All right. So what we are doing right now, we are saying there is a function by name add. It is going to take two parameter x and y. We are passing those values in over here, and whatever is returned, that we are going to show it in an alert. Let's save this code and run it.
Yes, sir, it is showing
Sir,
60.
my one is not working.
Okay. Show me your code, Krish.
Sir, wait, I just save it and do it again.
Done, Krish?
Sir, are you able to see the screen?
Sorry, I was, yeah, go ahead. Uh-huh.
Sir, I've saved it.
Show full name also, you have to comment it out. Okay, you're saying var sum, return sum. Okay, and if you save it, then what happens?
Should it come? Let me see that here. Yes, sir, 60.
All right. Okay, now let's try to do more on this one. Okay, so over here, let's comment this alert line only. Just comment the alert line. Can you have one more line over here? After that, what we will do, we are getting the sum of two numbers x and y. That we are going to save it in a new variable. So let's say the variable name is z. So z equals, just say z equals add 20 comma 40. Hi Karan. Okay. You can remove the first bracket. It's not needed. And put a semicolon. and then hit enter, and we'll say x equal z plus 10. Okay, and now let's execute and see what number you are getting. Okay, put a semicolon at the end.
And nothing.
How about you, Shreyans?
So nothing.
Okay. Z equals. Okay. Do one thing. Over here, Z, right? Say Z equals.
At where? Z equals.
I'm just looking into it. Where did I go wrong? Just say VAR Z equals. You're
Sir,
returning
I tried
some.
that too. It isn't working.
Okay, so 1 second. We're returning a sum. Sum should get added over there. Just say var Z. Var Z. Okay. No, wait. Sorry. I made a mistake. After this, put an alert statement. Put alerts. No, after x equals, say alert x. In bracket, it like always alert in alert x.
Yes, sir, it is working.
Okay. Semicolon you're missing every time. Yes.
Yeah, sir. Every time I forgot semicolon. Yeah, sir. 50.
Okay. Now let's try to understand the code also. Okay. So we are slowly building our knowledge on the function. Okay. Now what we are doing, we are passing 20 and 40, right? You pass 20 and 20. You pass this 20 and 20 over here. It got added, it became 40. 40 was return. Okay, we made use of return. Then that return value was saved in the Z. Then we said 40 plus 10 x. Okay, so when you are writing a function, you will do some manipulation in a function. You will return some value. That return value you can again recalculate. That's what all we are doing right now. I hope you're getting me.
Yes, sir.
Yes, Karan, I'll share the recording. Okay. Shreyans, if you can share your screen. Okay, now we will do something new. You can create a new file by name 18th October. Let's have a new HTML and new JS file. Karan, can you do the new thing that we are starting now?
No, I am on a mobile.
Okay, on a mobile. Okay. But you can watch, right? What others are doing.
Yeah, I can watch.
Okay.
At the last I'll tell you about that code editor.
Okay, sure.
Sir, actually in mine this shift key never works properly. So it took time.
Okay. All right. And you also you have linked the JS file with the HTML.
Okay, sir, doing it.
Okay, script source equals.
Sir, done.
Okay, very good. Krish, done? Okay, we'll do our coding in JS itself. Okay. Krish, can we proceed? Okay, not sure he's able to hear us or not. Can you hear us, Krish? I think he dropped off. Let's wait for a minute, Shreyansh. There's one more minute, Shreyansh, okay? Okay. So the new thing is we'll look into the logic of if. If something is true, then execute it. Okay. For example, we'll say, so in the if, what we do, we have a condition that needs to be checked. If that condition is true, then execute a series of lines. Okay. And that condition could be something is equal, something greater than, something less than. Okay. It could be equal, greater than, less than. So that's what we are going to make use of an if condition now. Take for example, we will say if, hi Krish.
Sir,
Okay. So we are just starting Krish now. We will talk about a if one.
sir, how to source it, sir? I forgot. Sir, can you show once?
How to?
Sir, source it with JavaScript. Sir,
Okay,
can you?
Shreyans, if you can share your that code, source equal and you have to give the file name, right?
Okay, sir.
It has to be in the same folder.
Okay, sir. Sir, seen.
Okay, all right. So we will say if, and we will build a logic on top of it. We'll say if sports equals football, Then we are going to put an alert. Okay. Right. To do that, we will require a variable which is going to keep, let's suppose variable and just say by name sports. Okay. Let's say sports equal, and we'll give it a name as football equal football in double quotes. Put a semicolon. Okay. And then we are going to compare, is variable equal football or not. Okay, so for that we'll make you the if statement. If, put like round brackets, condition, say within that say sports equal, because this is the one equal is you're assigning a value from right to left. Two equal is you are checking the value whether it is same value or not. So say if sport equal in double quotes football, two, you have to give 2 times equal to, because this time you are not assigning, you are comparing the values. Sport double equals in quotes football, and then you will put a curly bracket. After that you put a curly bracket, and then you say alert. Let's say alert, and then you can say whatever text in between. Football is the best game in the world or something. Okay.
Sir, how it can be used? What is it tag?
How what? You have to put a semicolon. Okay.
Sir, how can we use it tag?
How can we make?
Sir, how do we use if tag?
If tab.
Yes, sir.
If is like a statement, right? The way you have other statement in JavaScript, you have if. So what is your question, Krish? Come again.
Sir, I want to ask that why we are using if tag in this.
Because we are checking for a condition.
Okay, sir.
Okay, we are checking. First, we are defining a variable by name sports. To that sports variable, we gave a value football. Then we are checking, is sports equal football or not. If it is equal, then we are doing a alert. Can you save it and show me on the browser now?
Wait.
It should be different file, right?
Yes, so different.
Is
Okay,
the
sir.
source right?
Sorry, sir.
Okay. Nothing? Just check
Sir,
whether it has been
nothing.
linked. Now just check your file is linked correctly to the HTML or not.
Yes, sir. I guess it is.
Then go back to your JS file. Alert should have worked. Just put something over here, alert, outside. Just say alert, I am now outside. This will say whether it has worked or not. Okay. The linkage is not done, right?
Yes.
Just is HTML and JS in the same folder?
Yes, I think so. I'll check it once again. Yes, it is.
Okay, now let's go back to HTML code.
Maybe I didn't save it.
Let-
I'll try it. No, just a second, sir. Yes, sir, it is okay.
Okay, all right. How about you, Krish?
Sir, wait. I'm just checking.
Okay, meanwhile, you can go back to your code, Shreyansh. JS code.
Sir, it's showing 50.
That means your file is not linked properly. Which you created a new HTML and new JS file for today?
Sir, 18 October dot HTML and 18 October dot JS. Sir,
Okay,
sir,
show me your screen.
sir.
18th October and the head tag script is there. Okay, you have saved it, right?
Oh,
File.
no, sir.
Okay, this is 17th October.
Sir, 50. Oh, so, sir,
Okay, now let's go and check whether
sir, everything is
okay,
right.
wait. Then if everything is right, then it will work. Okay, let's go back to your script. Put a semicolon at least.
Sir, I think there's a
There is a
semicolon after
semicolon.
sport
If
equal to football.
yeah, so let's remove that semicolon. Fish.
So, where?
Let's first remove this one, then remove this one. Put semicolon after this statement, after alert statement, and save it and show me. Okay, now let's try to find out what else is not
Sir, see,
working.
my HTML is also in.
No, it's okay. Let's.
Sir, it's in 7 October, I think.
Okay, let's open your files from here itself. 18th October and
See, I will edit the notepad.
your name is different, right? The way you have written this name is 18 October. And what name you are given in the HTML file? In the HTML file?
Sir, 18 October and
No,
18.
no, no. Just show me your HTML file. It is 18 dash you have given, right?
Hmm, save,
Mm,
save.
okay. Now everything is right. Okay. Now let's go back to your JS code. Now take for example, if sport equal cricket, put cricket over here.
I cannot, sir.
Uh-huh.
I cannot see the screen properly. It's black.
Whose screen? I
Mm.
can see sport equal cricket and then save it and show me what happens. Okay, I am outside. Okay, so this means our if block is working. So we said
So,
we over here we are defining sports as cricket. Then we are comparing is sport equals football. This is false. So this part of the code is not executed. Only this part of the code is executed, which is outside the if statement. Okay. Now what we need to do, instead of using if, we'll make use of else if. Can you just type, just remove this line and type else, and put curly brackets and put inside, yeah, put an alert, and in the bracket, just say, I don't like this sport.
we're done.
Okay, Shyam's done.
Yes, sir.
Okay, now how it is working is this, if over here it is true, then it will go and alert this, else it will go over here.
Yes, sir.
Okay, now what if we want to have multiple if statement? So can you hit enter over here now? Hit enter.
But if we want multiple statements, so we will use, I think, if else. Both.
We'll make use of else. Write down else, and give space if if, and put your round brackets. If sport equal cricket, sport equal cricket equal to, because we are doing a comparison, equal to in double quotes, and then you will put the curly brackets. You will specify an alert, right? Put a curly bracket, okay, and then put an alert. My my father is a cricket lover. Okay, all right.
And actually, my father is cricket lover only.
Okay, yes, okay. Then put that in double quotes, okay? It's an alert. And semicolon at the end.
Sir, I know that. Now I will
Okay.
remember.
All right. Okay. Now save it and show it to me. This time it should show me the message. Okay, very. Now let's take, for example, we want to add one more else if statement. Let's add one more else if statement. We'll say else if. Again, we will have an else if. And this time we'll say sport equal badminton. Okay. Now this will, you will do it on your own. Okay. What you will write? My sister loves badminton.
Sir,
Yes, Karan. Yes. Can you hear me, Karan?
after this piece of code, can I tell you about that application?
Uh, the class may get extended by 10-15 minutes. Is that
I
okay?
cannot hear.
Okay. So just to reiterate what we have done so far, we have used conditional. Okay. If someone asks you to write a conditional statement, you will write it using if. If a condition is true, then execute a statement. Else, go and check the second condition. Else, go and check the third condition. At the end, go and display this message. If nothing is getting true, then go to the last else. Okay. So when you are working in programming, so you have to go and check the conditions. For example, over here we have a condition cricket. Your program will first go over here. It will not go inside this because at equal to it is false. It will go over here, right? Cricket, and it will execute that.
Yes.
Okay. So just remember the syntax of writing if else. So if is there, condition, check for that condition. Else part is there, and if we have multiple conditions to check one after another, we'll make use of else if. Okay. Now, can you comment this line of code? How do you comment, Krish, the entire line of codes? No, not one line at a time, a block of line. For block of line, you'll have a backslash and an asterisk sign. And then at the end, you'll have an asterisk sign and a black. Just put it after that bracket, right, over here. Okay, very good. Okay. So now we are going to do the next thing, which is the while loop. Okay, while. You will require certain statement to be executed repeatedly, okay, in a loop. For that, we'll make use of while. Okay. The way while work is while you have while as a statement or then you're going to check for condition. While this condition is true, execute whatever is within this particular block. Okay, there would be many things as such. Okay, so now let's write, just hit enter, hit enter, hit enter 2-3 times. Okay, just write down while, 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 and then put a round bracket. Say while I less than 3, I, 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 no, I less than 3, like this. You have to put a less than sign, not the word less than sign. You're comparing it. Okay, I less than 3, and then put a curly bracket. You want to execute some statements. Okay, so you will say document dot write or just let's do document dot write. Document dot write dot right, and in bracket, round brackets, and put in double quotes, statement is running. Let's just try to statement is running. Okay, just and put a semicolon at the end. Okay. So now let's try to understand what this statement is all about. We are saying while I is less than 3, so I is a variable. If it is less than 3, so first we have to define that variable. Say var I equals 0. Let's define that variable. Var I equals 0. Okay, semicolon. So when the computer is going to run this program, it will say, what is the value of I? Value of I is 0. Is 0 less than 3? It will go and print this line. Then again, it will go and check, is 0 less than 3? It will again print the line. It will keep on printing this line, which will go in a loop, which is a bad coding. Okay. But we need to make sure is first time it is going to execute, statement is running. Then we are going to increment the I. We'll say I plus plus. Let's do I plus plus over here. I plus plus and put a semicolon. Okay, so all what we are doing is when we are going to execute the code, 0 less than 3 condition is true. It will go and print this line. Then I will become 1. Is 1 less than 3? Again, it will print a line. Then I will become 2. Plus plus means increment that. Okay. Then 2 less than 3, yes, it will again go. Then 3 less than 3, no. So it will print only 3 times. Can you save it and show it to me how it looks like on the browser? Okay, so it is printing 3 times. Statement is running, statement is running, statement is running. Okay. Now let's go back to your code. Over here, let's make I equals 2. And before you run it, tell me how many times this will run. Krish? So how many times once you execute it, this line will be printed?
7.
How's
Okay.
7? So I'm just going to explain again and then I'll ask the question, okay? So I value is 2. When it comes to 2 less than 3, yes, it will go and print, right? 2 is less than 3, one time it get print. Then over on this line, I value will become 3. Is 3 less than 3? No, it will not print, right? It will only print once. Now let's go and check it. Okay, it only printed it once. Now let's make I, okay, I as 5. Let's make I as 5. And make while I greater than 3. Not less than, I greater than 3. And over here do I minus minus this time. Let's decrement it, okay? and put a semicolon and save it. And first tell me how many times this loop will run, how many times this line will get printed. Now don't run it. Don't run it. If you're not able to get me, just tell me your thought process, how you are
Sir,
thinking.
I think that it will come one time only.
Okay, so let's do it. So what we do a dry run. Okay, we'll say 5 greater than 3. Yes, so it will go inside this. On this particular line, it will become 4. Correct? 4 greater than 3. Yes, it will print again. Then it will become, the value will become 3. Is 3 greater than 3? No, it will print 2 times. Show me on your, okay. So anytime when you are writing a logic, you should always do a dry run. So you will put a value over there. So let's practice one more. Okay. This time, Shreyans, if you can share your screen. Okay. This time, instead of I minus minus, right? Say I equal I plus I plus 1, I plus 2, I plus 2. Okay. And make this as 0. And I less than 5. Not greater than, less than 5. Okay, so before you guys execute, let's do a dry run to find out how many times this line will get executed. Okay. Okay, Shreyans, any guess?
Just a second, sir. Sir, 2 times.
Okay, let's see how 2 times. First, I value is 0. 0 less than 5. Yes, it will go and print once. Over here, the I value will become 2. Correct? Is 2 less than 5? Yes.
Yes.
Then I value will become 4. Correct? 4 less than 5? Yes, it will
Sir,
print
I
4.
think it will come 3 times.
Okay, right? So just practice it. Okay. All right. This way, if you practice it, you will be able to write the logic very well.
Sir,
Yes.
sir, I think it will come 3 times.
Yes. 3 times is correct answer. Okay. All right. Now let's continue. Okay. Uh, okay. Now we will do, if you can comment these things, let's comment it. Okay. We will do the way we have while loop. We also have something called as for loop. Okay. Most of the time you are going to make use of for loop. You will not use while loop. Okay. Because for loop is easy to understand. Okay, the way the for loop works is you have for condition. Can you just copy whatever you had in the earlier one? Let's copy that. Uh, just copy the one which was the statement in the curly brackets and just paste it over here. Okay. Now the for loop works similar way as we have the while loop. So when we'll say for, okay, then we will have round bracket. First we will define a variable, say var I, okay. It will be within that, yeah, var I, var space I, okay. Now this var I, just look at it, we have defined it over here in the while loop. In for loop, we are defining it within the round bracket. Okay. Var I equals, you'll specify a value, right? Equals 0. Then you will put a semicolon. Then you say I, no, var I equals 0. Then after 0, you'll put a semicolon. Then you'll say, you'll specify the condition I less than 5, I less than 5, then put a semicolon, and you say I plus plus. Right. And now put a curly bracket. Okay. And over here also just close the curly bracket. Okay. Now let's see the similarities. When we were writing the while loop, we had var over here, variable declaration. We have a variable declaration here also. Then we had condition. We are checking condition here also. And then we are incrementing it. Okay. So this becomes a easier way to write a for loop or a loop as compared to the while loop. In one single statement, you are able to see what we are planning to do. Okay. Now let's try to execute this one. This should run 4 times. How many? 1, 2, 3, 5
Sir,
times.
5 times.
5 times. Thank you. I am back because I started from 0. Okay. Right. Okay. So just try to practice the syntax about the for and while, between for and while. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Can we stay for 10 minutes more? Is it okay?
Yes, sir.
How about you, Krish? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. All right. We'll now do a combination of functions and the if statement that we have done. Okay. So what we have learned, let's reiterate. Okay. So hmm, so we had something called as function. In that function, we were passing the values. Okay. And then we now have learned if, where we are comparing something. Okay. We are using comparison. Now we'll make use of both of these to build our logic. Okay. Can you just comment line number 2023? Okay. Take for example, okay, we'll go with the cricket only. Okay, I'll try to give. Let's write down a function. Say function, and we will say let's name of the function would be batting. Batting, and in bracket we will give two things. We'll pass two parameters. First parameter is player, comma. We will say distance. Okay. So in our cricket ground, suppose this is the pitch in the between. Okay. This distance is 90 meter. Okay. So we'll say if this distance, okay, is less than or equal to 90. For example, I'm just giving an example. Okay. That means that player has hit a run because distance from pitch to this boundary is 90. With me, Krish? Yes, no?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. So now put a curly bracket. After that, put a curly bracket. Okay. Now hit enter 2-3 times. Okay. Now we will have an if statement. If within function, we are writing if. Okay. And if then we will have a round bracket. If say if distance if distance less than or equal to 90, less than equal, okay, equal 90, then you will have a statement, right? You will again have curly bracket. You'll say document dot write, document dot write. Krish, you are able to do it. Over here, we'll say player. Just do not give quotes as of now. Don't give quotes. Just write down player. Let's remove this quote at the start. Player, then give plus and put double quotes. And within double quotes, say player has hit the ball. Okay. And let's wait for Krish also to confirm he has done this. Done, Krish?
No, sir, doing this in minutes.
Okay. So I'm just going to repeat. Okay. So we have got a cricket ground. We have a pitch. Distance of stumps from the boundary is 90. Okay. We are saying if it is less than or 90, then we say player has hit the ball. Now over here, we are going to call this function. Can you call that function batting? Not outside of the function, you have to call it, right? After this bracket, yeah. Say batting and give the player name, whosoever is your favorite player. In round bracket, you will give the name of the player, right? In the string as such. Give a name of your favorite player.
Sir, I don't have a favorite player.
Your favorite player is Krish. He plays good cricket. Okay, Krish. And then say comma. No, you have to pass two values, comma. So this batting is expecting two values, right? So we have first value is player. Then the second value will be comma, not within that, yeah, comma. Let's give a value of 45 or something. Okay. And put a semicolon. Okay. Now let's save it and show it to me. Okay, Krish has hit the ball. Okay. So what we are doing currently, we are combining. Let's go back to your code. So we have a function. This function batting is having two values, player and distance. We are passing it from here, right? We are passing Krish over here. Krish becomes player, distance 45. And then we are checking the condition. So it went into this if statement and it executed this line. Krish, done?
Not done, but is not showing.
Okay, show me your code. Function betting player distance. If distance you have put semicolon everywhere. Okay, and then save it and show me. Okay, let's go back to your code. 18th October. Batting, spelling, player distance. Now you have written within function this batting or outside of the function? Outside of the function only, right? somewhere. Okay, this player, right? Just make sure this is in the lower case because this is lower case, correct? Now try it. Okay. All right. Now uh, go back to your code, Krish. So again, we have a pitch. Distance is 90. Now take for example, if the distance is 100, okay, then we have to say it is a 6. Player has hit a 6. So that will come over here, else statement. Can you put an else over here? Else. Put an else. Put a curly bracket. Say document dot write. No, in the else, then you have curly bracket, right? And after that, on the next line, you will have document dot write. The way you've written the document dot write, then curly brackets will be there, not the round brackets. Okay, document dot write. Now this time, right over there, player has hit the 6.
They're done.
Okay, show me. Uh, just save it and show me. What you are done. What is the value you are passing?
600.
Now, what is the value you are passing to the batting function? If distance, then why it is not working? Show me where 100 you have written.
There are more than 100. Wait. I think here I have to write 100.
Okay, let's do that. Okay, let's go back to your code and check why this is else document. How about you first, Shreyans? It work or not?
Sir, it is showing Krish has hit the ball.
For you also it's same. Krish has hit the ball only.
No, sir, it's not showing it.
Not for you, Krish. From Shreyans. So when you do 100, then what happened? It is not going in the else statement or what?
I would have to write 100 and also done.
No, we don't have to do that. Where is this if ending? This if is ending over here, right? So we have if, two curly brackets, then we will have else, and then two curly brackets. Just check, do you have like that structure? You have this if, where is this if ending? Now it has to end over here, right? Okay, now go and make your input as 100.
Then
Input. Yes, input as 100 instead of 4500. Okay. All right. How about you, Shreyans?
Yes, sir, it is working.
Okay. Now homework time. Let's go back to your code. Okay. So far, what we are saying that there is a pitch. Okay. If it is the number is less than like 90, then we say has hit the ball. What if he doesn't take any run? Okay. What if it just if the distance is 0? What changes you will do in this program to say if the number distance is 0, then he did not take any run. You guys with me?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So the homework is you should be able to change this program where if I'm passing 0, the message should be the player did not took any run. Krish with me?
yes, sir.
Okay. Karan, you wanted to show something?
Yes, sir. I'll just share.